So as you guys know, I've been trying to mine between Pearl and Keurig back and forth, trying to go ahead and see which was more profitable. And I'll be honest with you guys, right now the most profitable one is going to be Pearl mining. So what I wanted to go ahead and do in today's video is do a part two to the video I released last week on Monday, which was how to mine Keurig on Hive. So what I want to do is I want to walk you guys through the process of how to mine Pearl on Hive. So we're going to build a flight sheet and we're going to go ahead and launch it on my GPU rig right here behind me. With that being said, if you guys want to know how to do a full install, please watch the video that I'm going to have linked in the description down below, as well as in the cards up above here when you see it. It's a very easy process, but I don't want to bore you guys too much. So we're going to go ahead and dive on into my computer here, and we're going to go ahead and walk you through once I get this up and running. So if you guys give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, guys. So here we are on my home screen in HiveOS. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through this really quick. And I did find some stuff out that I want to go ahead and also show you guys in this video. So here we're going to click on my farm and then we're going to click on my worker. Right now, you can see I have nothing associated with it, no flight sheet running. Reason being is after I did the last video that I have linked up here that walks you guys through the full setup of HiveOS, Keurig went through a bunch of other updates, which ended up causing my miner to not run. So for the foreseeable future, I probably won't be running on Keurig just because they're doing all kinds of updates, and every time an update comes, it stops working. You got to wait 24 hours to 48 hours to go ahead and try to set it up again. So for right now, I'm going to leave it be. I am still going to do a video on how to set up one of their nodes on my mini PC right here. And then I'll walk you guys through how to set that up going to the node. But in this video, I wanted to show you guys how to mine Pearl on HiveOS. So first thing I want to do is I want to come over here into my flight sheets because I have nothing associated with it. As you guys can see, these are all my flight sheets that I have associated with this rig. Just ignore what you see here as far as the Pearl one. The easiest one to do would be using cryptex.com, which I have one right here for it. I will have a separate video on setting up on Cryptex. I do like it because it does allow for auto convert into BTC or other stable coins. So if you guys stay tuned, I'll have one of those videos coming here really soon. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead and click on flight sheets right here. And then over here, if we type in PRL, you'll be able to see that there is a ticker in here for it. So if we click on that, we can click on this, and then we can go ahead and select one of our wallets. But I'm just going to select the one that says Safe Trade just for right now, because I want to see what pools are actually available. In the last video that I did when I was setting up the Keurig miner, I did tell you guys that Pearl does have a significantly larger ecosystem where there are a lot more mining pools. And as you can see on this slide right here, or on this page, you can see that there are a bunch of them. The one that I always default to mining to is Hero Miners. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to select Hero Miners. And then here you can see it does allow us to go ahead and select our pool that we want to use. So I would use USA East, and I'm going to hit apply. But I wanted to go ahead and jump over to the Hero Miners website to see if there's anything special we need to know about Pearl mining on there. So give me 1 second. I'll show you guys what it says. So here on Hero Miners site, you can see right away that it does say this is a pool for Pearl and Model OS, and it's a merged mine pool. So what does that mean for us? It means that we're going to go ahead and actually set this up so that way we can dual mine. Or merge mine is the proper term for it. And what that means is we're going to use one algorithm, one GPU to mine two separate coins and get paid out. They do have a pretty decent guide set up. And if we click on the guide itself, it takes us to this page right here, which will walk us through the actual setup process. One thing that I want to come ahead and down here and show you, this does give you how to mine, dual mine on basically Windows as well as Hive. Once again, I will do a Windows video for Cryptex if you want to see how I do it with Hero Miners. I could do that as well. But right down here, you are going to have a Model OS wallet address. Now, there's two ways of doing it. You can either go to this web page here and actually create a web wallet, or you can do what I'm going to do and get a model web payout address through SafeTrade. Um, Once again, as I say in all these other videos, when you're mining, please don't store anything on an exchange unless you are planning on offloading it right away. But for this video, I'm going to go ahead and send it to my my model OS on SafeTrade. But down here, it's telling us how to configure everything, which is really cool. But there is a special step that we have to do inside of HiveOS. Hey guys, just wanted to interject really quick. If you guys are liking this video so far, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you guys are interested in trying to mine or earn crypto, use my referral links down below. There are discount codes associated with those referral links. They do help the channel out. All right, let's dive back on in. I'll see you guys in a second. So here you can actually see it's going to break it down for us as far as the pool, the hash, everything else like that. So you can do it one of two ways. You can either do it this way that we started doing it, and it's like SRB miner, but you would have to come over here and create a wallet that does have the model and Pearl together as far as the two wallet addresses. Or we can go ahead and reset this. And if we come back into here, and we click on the how to mine. So we're back on the Hero Miners homepage. We're going to click on how to mine, and we're going to scroll down here to the bottom. And down here at the bottom, you'll see a bunch of hyperlinks. So that way you can download Windows-based software. Or for instance, what we're going to do is we're going to click on the one that says SRB Miner for HiveOS. And then right here, you can see it does tell us to copy this JSON file. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and highlight all of this, right click it, hit copy. We're going to go back into our flight sheet and we're going to click on clipboard. And what's going to end up happening now is it's going to load all of that information that you just saw on the previous slide in here. If you guys don't have a wallet already set up like I do, what you would want to do is you want to click on where it says add wallet. Here you'll see it'll default to saying Pearl, not PRL. And then in the address section, what you want to do is you want to copy and paste your Pearl wallet address. So I'm just going to type a bunch of stuff in there. This is not going to be the right thing. Then you're going to hit plus, and you're going to type put your model address, and then make sure you go ahead and type whatever name you're going to put on there. If it's two web wallets, if it's SafeTrade or whatever you're using, then you would hit create. But because I've already done this, I'm going to go ahead and click on the one that says PRL and MDL, and then from here I'm going to hit create flight sheet. But before I do that, I just want to go ahead and jump in here and show you. This is exactly how the SRB miner does get populated. Now, I will change the address to be the US-based address right here, US-based East. And we're going to change this to that. And then we're going to hit apply changes. Actually, I have to make sure that we have the :/1200 in there as well. Otherwise, it's not going to mine. So hit apply changes, hit create flight sheet. And right there, you can see my flight sheet did pop up. So now we're going to jump back into our rig, which is called Knuckles. We're going to select the flight sheet that we just built, which is this guy right here. Hit the rocket ship and send it to the moon. So now that we got the flight sheet set up, we send it to the moon. It is mining. If you take a look here, you'll actually see that we do have a hash rate on here. We'll go back into our Hero Miners page. And what we would want to do now is copy and paste our Pearl address right here. And as you can see, it's already starting to ramp up. We're at right around 15 terahash, which is, it's still in its early stages. But the thing is, though, if you want to check your model OS, you got to click on this link right here, and then it'll take us over here to this page. And this is how you would verify that we're actually mining with both. And right here, you can see my stats. They are starting to populate on here. And like I said, when it comes to model OS, you're not really going to make a whole heck of a lot of money. So don't think you're gonna sit there and break the bank by doing this. The most profitable aspect of it is using the Pearl mining algorithm. So with that being said, I know if you guys have been following the Pearl chain itself as far as profitability wise, it really hasn't been showing a lot of profitability right now. Part of that is because there was a big issue that happened here recently, and I'm going to do a video on that coming up soon as well, talking about what happened as well as the current state of Pearl. But what ended up happening was there was one of those malicious um, miners that had a bunch of hash rate, uh, and they were able to throw it on because there was an update to Perl that allowed for a different type of computation to happen, and it allowed them to completely wreck the actual network itself. And Pearl did a real quick fix on it, and now everything is starting to restabilize. So in theory, Pearl's going to rebound back up. It's probably not going to get back up to its all-time high for a while, but it does seem like it's going to be a pretty stable type of pool. If this video has helped you out, helped you understand how to set your HiveOS rig on Pearl, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Share this out with someone who you feel is going to be who's going to be able to benefit from this. Let me know down in the comments. What are you guys mining? Are you guys interested in this kind of stuff still? Um, Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. With that being said, guys, I want to say thank you for watching this video. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day. Keep on mining, and I'll see you guys soon.